While the mathematical technique called the goertzel algorithm is unknown to many, this algorithm is used every day without even knowing it. When you press a cell phone button, have you ever wondered how the telephone company knows what button tone you pushed? The answer is the goertzel algorithm. This algorithm is built into tiny integrated circuits and immediately detects which of the 12 button tones frequencies you pushed. Here we will use the goertzel algorithm to detect the frequencies of price series. In my working paper entitled Mesa vs. Goertzel DFT, Papers page, I demonstrated that the goertzel DFT algorithm has superior frequency detection abilities for sine waves embedded in noise when compared to the Mesa algorithm. Previous researchers using Mesa constrained themselves to using Mesa to find only the cycle with the highest amplitude and called that cycle the dominant cycle. In this system, we will find and use the frequencies with the n is user selectable from 1 to 10. Highest amplitudes to create a noise-filtered signal curve that we will follow to create our system by n-cell signals. The adaptive n-cycle goertzel discrete Fourier transform, n-cyclegs, super-fast DLL finds the n-cycles frequencies with the highest amplitudes at each price bar, and creates a x bar ahead. X is user-selectable, noise-filtered projected momentum curve. This process gives a more robust noise-filtered signal than a single frequency, dominant cycle, procedure. You are no longer constrained to using only a single frequency. The n-cyclegs algorithm is faster and superior to Mesa in finding cycles in noisy price series. The adaptive n-cycle goertzel DFT strategy. See working paper entitled Trading DIA ETF 5 minutes bars using the goertzel cycle V2 strategy with walk forward 20 trading days in sample and 1 trading day out of sample December 9, 2019 to July 9, 2021 on papers page. The nature of intraday price movements is constantly changing due to current economic surprises, events and trader sentiment. Also, the time of year changes the nature of intraday markets, such as the seasons, holidays, vacation time, etc. As such, the periods or frequencies found on intraday prices 3 months ago may no longer be the same as the frequencies found on today's intraday data. We expect the frequencies found on intraday data to vary over time. For this system we create a strategy that walks forward 1 bar at a time. The strategy will take a fixed number, m, of closing prices and use the goertzel algorithm GA, to find the n frequencies and phases with the highest amplitudes. Using those n frequencies, amplitudes and phases, we will construct a new price that forecasts the price 1 bar ahead. We will save this bar forecast value, or forecast point. Next, we move the m closing prices forward 1 bar, adding the next bar and dropping the last bar so that we have exactly m closing prices again. With this new m closing prices window, we compute the next bar forecast value from the n frequencies found by the GA and save it. We keep marching the m closing price window forward 1 bar at a time, calculate and save the new forecast point until we reach the end of our data. We then connect all the generated forecast points to produce a curve that creates the n cycle next x bar forecast as the n frequencies used to create the next x bar forecast change over time. Thus, this curve adapts to the closing prices changing frequencies and projects x bars ahead so that its lag is minimized when things change. For TradeStation or multi-charts, all of the easy language strategy and indicator codes are directly importable into TS9,10 and multi-charts and are fully disclosed. There are no locks of any kind in the easy language source code. The C++ DLL code is not disclosed. The input parameters to the strategies and indicators are changeable and optimizable so that the user can develop their own input parameter set on their price series and time frame of interest. In addition, the n-cycleg strategy has its exact duplicate in indicator form, which is displayable on the price chart, so that the user can visually see how the buy and sell signals occur. All GZ strategies are orientated to short-term trading in all bar ranges from 1 tick to 1 minute bars to daily bars. For TradeStation or multi-charts, the adaptive n-cycle goertzel discrete Fourier transform system package consisting of manual, DLL files, strategy system and indicator ELD or PLA files and is being offered through Myers Analytics LLC for $395. Shipping is via email and consists of the manual in Adobe PDF format, ELD file or PLA file and DLL file. The adaptive n-cycle goertzel discrete Fourier transform DLL file has a key license that only allows it to be installed on 3 computers. The goertzel algorithm. The value of the discrete Fourier transform is that for n input data points, the DFT can find the frequencies, amplitude and phases off sine waves in the data at the discrete frequency points of 1/n, 2/n, 2, n/2/n. For instance, if n, the number of price bars or closes, were equal to 20, we could find the amplitude and phases for the 20-period cycle, 20 bars/cycle, the 10-period cycle, the 6/2/3-period cycle all the way down to the 2-period cycle. As traders we are more accustomed to thinking of terms of periods like the 3-day cycle, frequency equals 1/3 cycle/day, or the 10-bar cycle, frequency equals 1/10 cycle/bar, etc. Unfortunately, the DFT can only calculate equally spaced frequencies of 1/n. In the above